Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all having a great Thursday afternoon. We're almost to the end of the work week, but at any rate, today's video is going to be another flea market finds video. I'm waiting on a handful of boxes to come in off of eBay, some NASCAR blaster boxes, so hopefully in the next few days we'll be able to have those blaster boxes and we'll have some videos with some new content. But anyway, these are some cards that I pulled last week. If you remember, I bought like 3 Super Monster boxes of just sports cards at a flea market or antique mall near where I live, and I went ahead and these were some Hall of Famers and All-Star type cards and popular player cards. Just wanted to go through them because I just set these aside the other day, but I haven't done anything with them. So you'll notice there's a lot of guys from the 80s and 90s here. Mostly junk wax era, and my definition of junk wax era is maybe 1986 through about 1996 or 7, so about a 10-year span there. So you got a lot of good players in that era, but unfortunately the cards were so highly overproduced that there is little to no value to many of them, even the Hall of Famers and All-Stars and rookies and such. Of course, during this time frame, I guess the pinnacle card would be the Ken Griffey Jr. Upper Deck rookie from 1989. You see a handful of guys here. I think I had a handful of Randy Johnsons. The back of this card, I see a stain there, so the back of this card is pretty rough, so I'm going to get rid of that one because it's not really in great shape. Had some nice Randy Johnsons in here. I really like that card. Of course, Randy's rookie is in 1989. I believe he is in, I know he's in 89 Tops and Score and such. So I don't remember if he's in any of the traded sets. Of course, an 89 Griffey Jr.'s Topps rookie is in the graded set. Got some nice manager cards here. Pretty cool. So kind of set them aside. I don't remember what year these are from, what year of Topps, maybe 98 or so, I guess. I don't know. 93, okay. Really don't remember that again. I wasn't collecting baseball cards at this time, but I really like these side-by-side manager cards. Manager cards aren't really highly sought after unless it's, a top guy, maybe like they're a Tom Lasorda there. But all these guys are, really good. There's a nice Andre Dawson card from Studio. I believe that's 92. It is. We have some 91 Donruss here. 91 Donruss is when I was really phasing out. When I first started collecting, of course, it was 89. Topps was my go-to because the little town that I lived in, that was pretty much all the 89 cards they had was Topps. Upper Deck you actually had to go to a card shop and get. And even back then, I think the card shop that was near me, even though it was only 5 miles down the road, was still charging about $3 a pack back then, because there was the opportunity for a Griffey Jr. rookie. Here's some of these triple play cards a lot of people really don't like. But, I mean, they got some nice photography. The graphics on them are decent. Collector's choice. I think that might be a Billy Wagner rookie. Not 100% sure. Then these little stand-up cards from... probably not going to tell me, 88, says Leaf, but it's probably one of the Donruss cards from maybe their rack packs. I really don't know. But there was some nice, cards there I wanted to pull aside. So we have those. Then we have a few more of these little stand-ups. So you see Andre Dawson again. Like I said, these boxes, they were just loaded full of All-Stars and Hall of Famers and top-name guys. Not a lot of high-dollar cards, but I always enjoy going through these boxes and just seeing maybe what I can come across here. Who's that? Wade Boggs during his Yankees days. Of course, he was a long time with the Red Sox. Another Andre Dawson. Barry Bonds, 91 Topps. Always get 91 and 92 confused, but if I remember that little 40 logo, then I know it's 91. Randy Johnson's second-year card. Another Randy Johnson card. That's from, what, 92? Yeah, 92 there. Then we have, let's turn this one sideways so I can read it, Darryl Strawberry. So we have Ricky Henderson. Ricky Henderson. Always liked that card. Always thought that was a fun card. Nice little action shot. Him most likely stealing another base. Of course, he's all-time stolen base leader there. I can't remember the number, but I know he passed Lou Brock, who was the leader during most of Ricky's career till about 92 or so, when he broke the record. Jose Canseco, Tom Lasorda. Like I said, manager cards aren't really sought after. Tommy Lasorda is kind of an icon. I do remember him for a lot of Slim Fast commercials there in the late 80s and early 90s, so maybe you can throw that in your YouTube machine and you can check that out, Tommy Lasorda when Slim Fast. Another nice little action shot there of Jose Canseco. Of course, Jose Canseco was in that A's mini dynasty there in the late 80s. Jeff Bagwell. When I say mini dynasty, they made it to 3 straight World Series, winning a 1989 World Series. Some Bagwell. Got a Jose Canseco, Reggie Jackson, probably Reggie speaking about a player. And those are always kind of fun cards when a legend gives you their take on a current star, kind of comparing them to themselves or to another person that they may have played ball with. Another Randy Johnson, Manny Ramirez. Then these were one of the first inserts that Upper Deck made, the Baseball Heroes. This one is Ted Williams. There's a couple of these in this box. So this was from 91. I don't really remember there being any inserts in 89, and I think in 1990 they did a Heroes of Baseball set. This was really, to me, a really iconic Wade Boggs 91 Topps card. Really like this one, with those clouds in the background. We have here Nolan Ryan. Nice Nolan Ryan card from Collector's Choice, probably about 93, 94, somewhere along in there. Another Ricky Henderson All-Star card, Larry Walker. I think this is about a second year or third year card. Really can't remember on that one. Kirk Gibson. Another Heroes of Baseball Heroes, Ted Williams from 91 Upper Deck. Probably won't try to complete that set, but it's just a fun little card to have. A couple Gary Carters there, so we'll skip over that one. We got Eckersley, longtime pitcher for the A's. Tom Glavine, Kevin Mitchell. So you see there was a nice mix of just legends and all-stars and Hall of Famers. A nice Cal Ripken Jr. stand-up card there. I think it's from Donruss 88 or thereabouts. Another Ted Williams card. George Brett, Gary Carter. And we'll end with John Smoltz, a 1990 Bowman. Might be 91. I could be wrong. But nonetheless, we'll take a look at the back of this card and see where we were at 1990. So hit that one on the head. So just some of the cards that I was able to pull out of one of the boxes. As you can see, I got a pretty nice mixture there. Most of them, like I say, are junk wax era, but nonetheless, they were in those boxes that I sorted through, and I was very happy with my purchase. Always encourage you guys to go check out your small businesses in the area, your flea markets, your antique malls, in your local card shops. You know, help those little guys out, help them, stay in business, because they're always willing to make a deal with you, and a lot of times you can find some good things like this. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get our NASCAR cards in. We'll be able to open up some blaster boxes over the next few days and see what maybe we can pull some nice relics and autographs and so on and so forth. But again, we're working our way. Last time I looked, last night before I went to bed, it was 118 subs. I did spike to 119 real quick, went back down to 118, but nonetheless. So once we do get to 500, and I'm going to be looking on eBay, and I'm going to be looking through my collection at 3 different relic cards that I can put up there on them little boards, so that when we do get to 500 subs, we'll do another giveaway, and I know you guys are looking forward to that. But once again, I thank you guys for watching the channel. Keep those likes coming, keep those comments coming, keep those subscriptions coming. So I look forward to hearing from you, and we will see you again tomorrow.